Now that I got you reeled in from the thumbnail, very intriguing. I don't really do player comps. I don't really consider them part of my evaluation for players. They really shouldn't be, because really you just want to focus on the intangible of players and how those intangibles of that player can help them win on the field. And then obviously the drawbacks of that player. Comparisons are fool's gold for that matter, because yeah, if you think of archetypes, players do compare to each other, but I'd rather focus on intangibles, what that player did in college, your metrics, what I see on tape and all that. However, I do see some similarities from Josh Allen and Justin Fields, but they're not what you would think. But before I drop into that, before I give you what I feel, hit that subscribe button. Drop me a like. Help a man out. I'm trying to build a business here, man. Help me out. But Justin Fields, Josh Allen, two different quarterbacks, don't really compare to each other, especially when you talk about them when they were prospects coming out. But there are some similarities. Some of the basic stuff. They both have canister arm. They can let it rip. They're both mobile. They're both big. They can take punishment. They can be good goal line backs at the NFL level, pretty much. They can steal goal line work from the running backs. We already see Josh Allen doing that. Justin Fields is probably going to do that too. The main thing I want to hit on, though, the main thing I saw from both players that I like and that I think is really a good thing. Let's rewind this back to Josh Allen when he was a prospect. And when he was coming out, everybody was down on him. His accuracy, small school prospect, yada, yada, yada. I wasn't big on him either, like most people. And it came to the Senior Bowl. He had a bad outing at the Senior Bowl to start off. He had a bad outing. He didn't look good that first series. And you know what? Usually Senior Bowl quarterbacks will do a series, maybe two, and then they're out. They're just here to showcase a little bit. The most important thing about Senior Bowl is the practice. Josh Allen didn't look that good. I almost called him Kyle Allen for some reason. I might have already did previously. I don't know. I'm flying off seat of my pants here. But Josh Allen didn't look good there in the Senior Bowl. And he wasn't going to let that slide. He came back in and just started to lead that team down the field, throwing balls everywhere, and he was on point. And he looked good on that second attempt. And this was like later on, second half type deal. You could tell by the look of his eyes, by his mannerisms, that he was a competitor, that he was going to give it a second go. He was going to make things happen. I did not really like him as a prospect, but when I saw that gave me a lot of hope for him, that this is a guy that it doesn't matter what's going to be in his way. He's going to do whatever he can to move up to that next level, especially when he gets to the NFL game to produce. And we saw that. We've been watching this guy develop throughout his career. How this compares to Justin Fields? Well, we saw it last night against Clemson. He took that hit in the back. He was injured. You can tell he was in pain. Most people would be crying. They probably would have rolled up in the hospital and all kinds of stuff. And he didn't want to come off the field. He rolled around in pain. He had to go to the sidelines for one play. Came back, rifled a touchdown. Made that look easy. Didn't even look like he was hurt. He didn't care. Rewind this back to last year when he played Michigan. He got hit. Knee got hurt. Came out of the game. Didn't want to be out of the game. He had to be out of the game, though. Came back. Didn't care. Got under center. Took the snap. Rifled a touchdown pass. He's 2 for 2 after injuries on touchdown passes. But my point is, Justin Fields, when there's adversity in his face, he steps up. And he is a guy that likes pressure. And I'm talking like the mental pressure, and wants to get better and wants to prove himself. And if there's something where he has something to prove, he isn't going to allow anything to get in his way. He's going to get it done. Same thing with Josh Allen. Josh Allen did not look like a good prospect coming out. There were some things that we liked. Mobility, super strong arm, but he was not the Josh Allen that we see today. That little glimpse we saw at the Senior Bowl was an indication of a guy that wants to improve, wants to develop, more than just wants, that no matter what, will develop. And that is a spirit not many people have. We walk through life meeting and interacting with a lot of people. They have dreams, they go to bed, they wake up, they drink their first cup of milk, and those dreams are not being pursued. Their daily routine does not involve chasing their passion. These two guys, I don't even know. Whatever it is in life they want to do, they're going to get it done. Whether it's selling cars, making paintings, doing electrical work, whatever it is. These are the type of dudes that'll just get it done. It's what I saw from Justin Fields. And it was part of the storyline yesterday's game from the announcers. They're trying to build up a storyline in the game, trying to keep the casual fan interested, talking about the loss from last year and how it was bugging him and all that, and how he was really focused on it. Well, you can tell he was. You can tell he's fired up, and you can tell he had something to prove. And you can tell that was been eating at him this whole entire time, that whole year. And he just was not going to let it happen again. Some people lose and learn. And Fields is that type of dude. That's why I like him as a prospect. That's one of the reasons why I like him as a prospect. There's many of them. If you want to know all the reasons why, check my Justin Fields video that I rolled out like a month or so ago. I did a recap of the Sugar Bowl. That was yesterday. That's pretty easy to find. And yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Trevor Lawrence too, but that's what I saw. These guys don't compare one-to-one to each other, especially when they were prospects. No, Justin Fields is light years ahead of them, levels ahead of them. But there's just some intangibles that you see players have, and they're like similar. They might not even be the same, but you see it and you're like, oh, this guy's got some moxie. Oh, this guy's got a cannon. I haven't seen that since that guy did this. Gotta call that out. I'm calling this out. He's got balls. Both guys got balls. And they're going to do what they need done. They need to get done. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for hanging out with me throughout this journey of this YouTube that I'm just trying to get it going. But it is what it is. Eventually, I'm going to have a name to this show. I don't know what it is. I kind of got some ideas, but I just want to make things perfect. Maybe I should just drop a name and get things rolling, but we'll see. Thank you, guys. Love ya. Hit that subscribe. Peace out.